to the South. Your old lady, your grandma, whatever you want to call me. Here I am. It's been a day. We'll just say, I guess I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. But anyway, we are going to be using the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck today. I would like to welcome everyone and thank my subscribers, my contributors, my monitors, both of them, both Eleanor and Gina. Thank you, Gina T, for being the first one on. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I was a little late. Had some technical difficulties with Kevin, but we get through them. That's all we can do, right? So if anybody has any questions, please. I'm trying to get this thing. Hi, Teresa Harding. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. I'm trying to find myself. If anybody has any questions or anything, I would be happy to answer them. I don't know if y'all have gotten to watch my my little political rant today or not. I hope so. I mean, I don't condone, or I do condone, or I don't like violence. Sometimes it's unavoidable. Somebody's attacking you, by all means, protect yourself. Hopefully you learn to use this before you use this. And a lot of times people don't get that, but sometimes people are pushed to the breaking point. And with what happened with the Tyler Robinson killing Charles Kirk, I do not agree with anything Charles Kirk says. However, I don't think he deserved to go out that way. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. That was between him and his maker or his belief. But none of my business. Really, it's not. I do believe that Tyler, I did a reading on this earlier this week, and I do believe that Tyler was abused by either him mentally or physically abused by that society, that their friendship, their community, which I'm hoping really that that he gets some closure from whatever it was or why he did what he did. I don't know. I hate to say I don't care, but I don't care. I would rather talk about the poor little innocent children that were shot in the school at the exact same time. What about them? They had no way of defending themselves. They're not even 18. They can't get a gun. Come on, guys. I don't understand the world today. I just don't get it. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, I about lost my temper at the grocery store today. A lady had her cart blocking like 2 bins, and I wanted the coffee, in the one bin, so I was just kind of reaching over her cart, and then she turns around, and I'm like, excuse me, I was just trying to get some, and her friend's like, you shouldn't reach over people. And I said, well, excuse me for living. If you wouldn't have blocked up both sides here, maybe I could have got in there. So And then the other lady said, it's not worth it. Let's walk away. Because she must have saw the hate in my eyes at that moment, because I was just as I can be sometimes. Anyway, so I was like, well, that's what you get for blocking both bins. I mean, geez. Anyway, so that was some of my day today. And, my mowers aren't coming anymore. That helps me mow the 5 acres. They're not going to do it anymore. And I don't blame them. I didn't pay them much, and I get it. I totally get it. So I guess I'll be doing that too. Yay. I can do it. I have faith. I can do it. Yes, I can. I'm Wonder Woman. Yes, they are. Yes, they are being given permission by the leader of the hey Jude, I keep taking advice from your readings. My relationship with my ex-fiance, his son's making him meet a new prospect. Can you please check if he still has hope that we'll get married? Oh, sweet Peely. Deshati. I have been thinking about you a lot lately, and I feel like that he's going through similar circumstances that you have gone through recently, with your parents wanting you to meet somebody new, his parents wanting him to meet somebody new. And I think you guys are both in this kind of tug of war with your parents. And I think well, I might ask the cards, but June is saying, I think you guys need to find a way to secretly meet and talk. If you can do that. So, and I don't even have all my lights on. What do you know about that? Anyway, welcome to all those who are joining us at the moment. But I'm gonna see what's going on there. I hate arranged marriages and that type of thing. I think people should love who they love, and that should be that. But I am not the ruler of everybody, but if I were you, I would find a way to secretly meet with him and talk. But let's see what the cards say. Want to? I do say patience always, but a lot is jumping, my dear. A lot is jumping. I don't know. So please, if anybody else has questions, please y'all keep me in line, because I will skip over people. I'm not meaning to swear. I don't mean to, but I do. So keep me in line, Eleanor and Gina. That's it for this. Okay. Okay, actions of the heart need to be taken. And this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier. Something just went in my mouth. I don't know what that was. Anyway, actions need to be taken where it comes to matters of the heart. So again, I think you guys need to try to get together secretly, somehow, some way, pass a note through a friend or something, and cheers, sung his. So pass a note through a friend or something to meet up. Sorry, I got some ice in my mouth. Now, judgment. Both of you, your family, his family, being where you come from, and the situations that you guys go through are, to me, unreasonable. But to your family and his family, it's reasonable. and they are passing judgment. They are thinking, okay, it, these two, why do we not, I guess my question is, why do they not want you guys to be together? Did they not think you're a good fit? Is his family poor, your family poor? What is the deal? You know, why are they trying so hard to keep you guys apart? And I believe it's because of their judgment on both sides, not just yours, not just his, but both of them. And that was a major. And you know, sometimes, you know, you think, I don't get to make matters, or I don't have a decision in this race, or I don't have a horse in this race, when actually you are the horse in the race. So you know, this is a wrong decision. Something is going on that's wrong, and I think it needs to be addressed there. And I don't know who you address it with, whether it be him, his parents, your parents, all of the above, but something is not working with the heart there. So I don't believe, by this card, I don't believe that he wants to be with this other person that his parents are trying to make him connect with either. So there that is. Now justice. Sometimes be thankful we don't get what we want, but you guys aren't getting your just, and they're keeping you away from each other. Both parents, both sets are keeping you guys away from each other for whatever their reason is, which I think one thinks they're better than the other or whatever. But they're trying to keep you guys apart. So it's time for you to take action secretly, which comes up to the Knight of Pentacles, which is be creative. Take some action. Use your talents. Use what value you have to talk to him and be a part of his life, and let him talk to you and really listen. Really listen. Both of you. And the Princess of Swords. Be stubborn about it. Oh, I have a cold. I don't want to meet this person. I need to wash my hair. I didn't do my song. Whatever. Make excuses. You know, be stubborn about it. Go for it. I do see a heavy load. I think that, or a depressing. This is a moon card. This is a heavy load card. This is a moon card. And I do see some depression setting in on both sides of you and him. Neither one of you guys want to be with somebody else. Why they are forcing you to do this, universe is saying it's depressing. Universe is saying that's depressing, and I get it. And I hope you hold on, and I hope you can do a secret rendezvous and run off together and nobody ever sees you again. But in a good way. Like you guys go somewhere and live your lives happily and they can't find you. Oppression. Both sides of you guys, both parents, both sets are oppressing their children. Not only you, but if you have siblings or oppressing them as well. And some arranged marriages work out great. Some don't. Most don't, I would say. But there you are. So it's a heavy load, and it's scary to go against them in your neck of the woods. It's very scary, and I get that. But if that's what you want, and that's what he wants, you guys need to find a way to come together and talk and get the HE double hockey sticks out of there, you know? So that's my advice. Send a note, send a pigeon, whatever. that you got to do to get your point across. I don't know who's next. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Well, thank you, Duncan. Let's see. Well, you need to find a way to slip a note to him somehow, some way, somewhere. Try. And he has to try too. It can't just be you. It has to be a two-way street there. And if he's not willing to try, then he is not worth it, in my opinion. But that's not what the cards have, but that's what I said. Well, I hope you do too. I hope you do too. It's called staying out of the sun, I guess. I don't know. I don't get in the sun much unless I'm mowing, but then I put all kinds of sunblock on, so I'm very fair-skinned. Yes, I am very taken. Thank you, Eleanor, for intervening that. I am very taken. So taken, it's scary. That's not good. I love coffee too. Man, that lady really made me mad. She was blocking the coffee, and it was on sale too. And I was like, I just want to get a couple things of coffee, lady. But anyway, people. Rude. How rude. I hope you do. Send a note. See where he responds. I think Dumpty had a stroke. I really do. I believe that. Let's see what the cards say. Did Donald J. Trump Sr. in this instance have a stroke or a mini stroke or what they call a some sort of something that made his mouth droop, and it was drooping. It's a wonder it wasn't drooling. But yeah, I think he did. I believe he did. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, Spirit. That was a bad shuffle. It said, bad shuffle, Jim, bad shuffle. A TIA. Could I have a TIA? What do you mean by a TIA? Did Trump have a stroke? Universe. Was the deal with him in this 9/11? Yes, he did. So High Priestess, it's upside down. He wasn't listening to the doctors. He was doing things that he wanted to do. And yes, he did have a mini stroke. Yes, he did. Could I have been a TIA? TIA. What does TIA mean? Yeah, I don't think it was Plausi. No, I don't think it was that. I don't know what a TIA is either, Gina. I don't know. I don't know what that is. So I don't know. I don't know what to ask the cards on that. I think he had a mini, what they call a mini stroke. You know, it doesn't really like totally paralyze you. My mother-in-law went through a series of those, and then the last one was it. So, yeah. Aunt, I believe. Aunt, I believe. I believe, Aunt. So, anybody else have anything for me, or are we just gonna talk about Trump and his idiotic behavior today? I mean, I am in a mood. I am triggered. I am tired of people being rude and disrespectful to one another. And I'm about to go Detroit on people in like 2.2 seconds. It took me, I mean, she must have saw the look in my eyes because she said it wasn't worth it. And she walked away, which was probably a good thing because I probably wouldn't be doing the live right now because I can lose my temper and anymore. It's like it doesn't take much to trigger me with all of these abuse allegations and them girls not getting recognized for what happened to them, and they're having to live with that for the rest of their life. And Trump gets to skate free. And you know, I don't care if it was Trump, Clinton, Bezos, whoever it was on that list. I think they all need to be exposed, and they all need to repent and do their time, do their justice. You can't take people's innocence away from them. It's just not fair. Manifesting our heart's desires. I think we missed the blood moon, y'all. There is a thing called a manifestation stone, and it's a crystal inside a crystal, is basically what it is. And, you know, I try to, you know, I'm not the best on manifestation, although I do believe it's what you say when you talk to yourself. You know, like I always say, I always have more than enough. I am rich. I am wealthy. Money comes to me from unexpected sources and unexpected ways. I receive it because it's right. There's more than enough. I always have more than enough. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be the wealthiest person in the world. I just want to be able to take care of my husband comfortably and take care of myself and my family and my dear friends here on there, on our community. I want to be able to take care of us all, and I wish I could. And that's my mantra of manifestation, to help us all. And I always say to universe, please let me be able to reveal from the cards what needs to be revealed from the cards. So how do we manifest? So let's ask the cards. How do we manifest? I'm back. Somebody, a spam called in, and I put it on sleep, do not disturb, but still comes through. So I got one card on that, how we manifest a more positive world. How do we manifest a more positive world? Okay. It's not necessarily taking action towards our family and our friends, you know, because, hey, we're all on the same page, right? So we need to stand together. and help each other to manifest and to create such a beautiful life for us all. Not just one or not just two, but all of us. And we got to stop thinking about the past. I mean, today 10:30 came up on my phone and I was like, "Well, happy birthday, Harmony," because that's her birthday, October 30th. So I just said happy birthday and I let it go. But we got to stop dwelling upon the past. We got to stop thinking about that and look towards the future and how we as a community can make it better. We got to start thinking about the beauty, the sun, the light, the light or the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, which there isn't one because I've actually seen the end of a rainbow right there. Got a picture of it and everything. There's no pot of gold. Colors are bright, but there's no pot of gold. But I want to say the illusion of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. We've got to visualize goodness. We got to visualize people being kind. And it starts with us. It really does. And today I wasn't as nice as I normally am. I did say, "Excuse me," you know, and then I was like, "Well, excuse me for living there, Sparky," But, we got to start with us. Open the door, say thank you, let somebody get in front of you. Be kind, be patient. And today I wasn't patient because I'm by myself. I had to get home. I have a lot to do. Not everybody knows that though. Not everybody knows what's going on in my life and why I expect everybody to know what's going on in my life. Oh, but I do. And I have to stop that as well as looking in the past. I have to stop looking in the past. I have to start looking towards the future and a brighter, wonderful, uh, community-oriented future. Now we got the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Gemini type of individual. This is, and immaturity is immaturity. We can all be immature sometimes. But we really need to stop and think, what is it I'm really asking? What is it I'm really asking for? Is it being selfish? Is it being for me? Is it just all about me? Is it all about everybody else and not me? What am I asking for? It's about community, guys. We got to ask about things or ask for things like we already have them. And we do. We have a community right here on this live. It's a community, and we all care about each other. We all want the best for each other. There's been no mega people on here being whatever, you know. I mean, you know what I mean? I I just feel like that we need to stop being immature and really realize what we're asking for. Because sometimes you don't really want what you're asking for. That's the truth. Now we got the High Priestess yet again. And this is about listening to our I don't know what the body count means, y'all, but okay. Anyway, this is about listening to our intuition. If it tells you not to do something, don't do it. If it tells you to do something, then by George, do it. Because your intuition is not going to lead you into a dark place. It's not going to lead you into a bad place. It's going to lead you into a beautiful, comforting, relief place. So listen to your intuition. Listen hard. And, sometimes it's hard to walk away, and I get that. I get it. It's hard to walk away from those terrible pains, those terrible twings that you think about every now and again. And believe me, I've been through some stuff that would make your hair curl. So I'm telling you, or my hair curl. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, we gotta try not to live in the past. We have to try to project ourselves forward and be the best community we could be. We want everybody to join our community because we're happy and we're go for it and we're June for president, you know? Let's do it. I'll run. I don't care. So, let's see. Okay. How many bounty count you have? I don't know. June has account is 1259. I don't know what that means. Be respectful in the chat. Thank you, Gina. Oops, 1459. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gina. I didn't know that. I think you're talking about my subscriptions, right? Oh shit, what happened now? Oh boy. Oh Lord. Uh uh that's it. Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Is anybody out there? Hello? Yes, oh good. I'm telling y'all, I have been having technical difficulties all day long, and it's not just with the computer. Ah, whew. Okay. Anybody else have a question? I hope there's some people on here that want to contribute to the channel and be a part of our community and want some answers. I know I do a live every Saturday, and sometimes people can join, sometimes people can't, and I get that. But I want to be the voice of our community. I want to stand up for us all. I want to be a part of a collective group of individuals who are like-minded and who are willing to go the extra mile to make this world a better place. Both with our communities in our particular areas, our senators, our congresspeople, our friends, our neighbors. I want us all to be a collective part of our communities and speak our truth. Speak what we know to be the truth. And this is an actual moonstone. You can tell because the back is up. But anyway, what do animals? Oh, what was that Gina T's question? Was what do animals? The question that Gina T asked was about what do animals have to tell us? They have to tell us a lot. Animals have to protect themselves. They have to, actually we're carnivores. Human race is carnivores. So the Indian race, whether you be Blackfoot, Cherokee, whatever your clan is, they always, when they went hunting for any kind of food, whether it would be a rabbit, a deer, a buffalo, whatever, they used every bit of that animal, and they thanked that animal for that sacrifice, which was awesome. So, and I think that, we need to thank the animals for bringing us messages. We need to thank them for what they bring to us, whether it's a beautiful bird song or whether it's an owl telling you to use your wisdom and use your tongue as a sword. To put people in their place, to put people not in their place, but to speak your logic, and hopefully they get it. And their deers are on you're on the right path. Butterflies are messages from beyond. So our grasshoppers or not grasshoppers, dragonflies are for news. Grasshoppers are good luck. They're trying to bring you good luck and bring you wealth. I know a lot about animals, so if there's a particular animal that you want to know, let me know, and I will try to find the answer if I don't know it. So I'm sorry about the sound, guys. I hope I didn't lose a lot of people because of it. I'm trying to keep up here. And it's yeah, hey, I'm doing the best I can do. Sometimes that ain't good enough, but hey, it's the best I can do, right? Aw, it shouldn't be driving you nuts. You should be thankful because they're trying to tell you you're very smart and you need to use that wisdom and bring it forward. I even have owl feathers. You're not supposed to have them, but I find them on my property all the time and I pick them up. I pick up all kinds of feathers, not just owls, but I do have some owl feathers. And an owl used to be my spirit animal, actually. But I think it's turned into a bat. Because bats just love me. They gravitate towards me. And they go on sonar and, intuition and blindness. They're intuitive because they can't see. Hey, Ashad. I hope you're well. No, owls are not a bad omen. No, no, no. Owls are a very good omen. They're telling you to use your brain, to use your smarts, to be wise. Uh, I know that an owl, traditionally in realistic world, is not a very smart animal, but it's always been associated with being smart. Um, Now, owls are predators and they fly silently. So it's time to do a silent talk or a silent meditation to use your brain to manifest the things that you want to manifest is what those owls are probably telling you. Because, not everybody is your friend. I know we like to think that the majority of people that hang around us, I mean, I know I have, had some friends that really weren't my friends. They really weren't. And I thought they were, but they weren't. They had no compassion for me. All they thought about was themselves. And that's okay. They can do that. But I don't want to be around it. So, well, I'm sorry that you were taught owls were a bad omen, Gina T, because they're really not. They're really not. And especially if you see one flying with a snake in its talons. Well, let's see what that has to say. This card just fell out. Six of Cups. Sometimes people don't really realize what they're teaching. Do you believe that owls are a bad omen from the time you were little to now? That's my question to you, Gina. Do you believe that owls are bad omens? And if so, why? Has something terrible happened every time you've seen an owl? Is that something that somebody planted in your head when you were a young child? Is what this card is saying. It could be something that is planted into your head as you were a young child. But owls are not bad omens. I don't think any animal, not even a snake, is a bad omen. Or a raven or anything. Ravens actually bring you presents. So I don't think any animal is a bad omen. Except for maybe the ones that walk on two legs and spray themselves orange. Maybe those are bad omens. I always heard that when a bird flies into your house, just like flies in the door, flies in an open window, that somebody was going to die. Not true. Uh, I think that sometimes, we get messages, yes. Sometimes it could mean that, hey, I want to, give you a heads up that so-and-so's going to pass. And maybe that's your culture. And when the owl comes to you, close to you, or looks you directly in the eye, which owls normally don't do, they blink like a lot, and so they normally look like they're wide open, but if you watch them in slow motion, they're very silent and they blink all the time. They're constantly blinking. And if it looks at you straight in the eye, it is trying to tell you something. I don't necessarily think it's trying to tell you that somebody's going to die. It might be trying to just give you a heads up on something. People pass all the time. I mean, none of us know when our number is going to come up. I mean, mine can be tomorrow. Now I get to mow 5 acres of lawn. So I'm going to kill myself doing that. Maybe that's what the owl's telling you. June, be careful. Don't be mowing the lawn all the time. Or don't do it in the hot sun. Whatever. So, and hey, Your mom may know something I do not. I'm not taking anything away from your mama. Different cultures believe different things, like arranged marriages and, you know, things of that nature. Different cultures are different. And we need to find a way to collectively embrace everybody's culture, not just our own, but everyone's. So no disrespect to your mother or you or the belief about owls. I love owls. It was my spirit animal at one time. Yeah, it really does depend on your culture. In my culture, I believe it means wisdom. And if it's giving you a wisdom that, hey, the guys are ready to pass, then it is. And if that was a feather, one feather floating down, I always believe that anytime I see a feather on my porch, on my stoop, on my car, I'll pick it up. It's a message. It's a message from heaven. You always say that angels have wings and birds have wings and angels have feathers. So I believe that's always a message from spirit to everyone when you see a floating feather of any kind, whether it's an owl or a hawk or a blue jay or a sparrow or whatever, cardinal. There are always messages, always. So I always pick them up. I have like a collection of feathers. I really do. It's not funny. People are like, Jim, why are you doing that? Judgment. Refrain from judgment, guys. We all have our opinions and we're all entitled to them. But please refrain from judgment. Try not to judge other people's culture, other people's beliefs, because that's their beliefs. And, you may agree or disagree. And your belief might be totally different, like, say, with Gina and I. Her culture says that an owl is a warning or somebody's going to pass. My culture says it is something of wisdom and prosperity or, good fortune, and use your brain. Use this. Not this or this, but this. Use your brain. You got one for a reason. I love birds too. I love birds. I love deers. I love chipmunks. I love rats. I love mice. I love everything. I love snakes. The only thing I don't like is spiders, y'all. I just can't do spiders. They creep me out. I think it comes from a long time ago collecting bottles to turn in for 5 cents a bottle. And this one place we went to, they had all these bottles, and we were going to get them, and we got them, and there was all these daddy long legs, which they can't hurt you. I know this now, but I think it gave me a paranoia about spiders. I mean, they were all over me, and I'm like, ah! So, yeah, no, I don't like spiders. Ooh, like the president. He is icky, icky spider. I wish I could stomp him out. Just like I did that wolf spider that time. Just chop them legs into 1,000 pieces. I shouldn't say that out loud. That's not right. I don't want to kill him. I just want him out of the office and let him die on his own. I don't want to kill him. I really don't. I just want him out of the office. I want him not to be our leader because he is not worthy of that. Yeah, and same with dreams. Your dreams are interpreted by your feeling in the dream. You know, how do you feel about what's going on? Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you excited? Are you scared? Are you, whatever. Same with dreams. Dreams are the same kind of contents. What may scare you may not scare me. Like you see a snake in your dream, it's supposed to mean hidden enemies. If you kill it, then you've killed the enemy. But I'm not afraid of snakes. I'm just not. I respect them. Don't get me wrong. I respect all animals, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all. Front freaks me out whenever I pass it. I get it. I don't dig spiders. If I even see a web, I'm sweeping it down because I do not like spiders. Nope. And they're very artistic, though, if you really look at their webs, and especially in the rain, and you see these little droplets, and the web has a unique design. I mean, they're very artistic, and maybe it's just trying to tell me I'm very artsy. And I'm just not picking up what they're laying down. I don't know. And maybe that's what they're trying to tell you too, Gina, is that you're very artsy and you're just not picking up what it's laying down because it freaks you out. Well, girl, if you're any kind of bug in my house, I mean, normally I will catch you and put you outside. I had a tree frog stick on my forehead one time because I was trying to capture it with a cup and put it outside. So I just walked outside with this tree frog on my forehead, and he jumped off when he got outside. But if you're a spider and you're in my house, you're going to die. I'm sorry, but you're going to die. Yeah, that's it. You're going to die if you're a spider and you come in my house. Don't come in my house. If you're outside, I might sweep away your web, but if you're a spider and you come in my house, you dying. You are dying. It's like, see ya. I'll put a little something, warn your death, but don't come in my house. Not spiders. Let's see. Use your intuition, guys. We got the Justice. And we got the Seven of Swords. Our plan doesn't need tweaking. I don't know what I was thinking about when these cards fell out, but maybe this is... I'm game. I think this is a little bit political, this stuff that fell out. We don't need to tweak our plan. We need to let justice play its course, for one thing. We're trying to fight it every step of the way. We're trying to push it. We're trying to not be patient. We want it to happen like yesterday, but it's not. And we got to use our intuition to help us to be patient and kill them with kindness, I guess. I mean, Oh, I don't like it like cats don't. Cats hate spray bottles. I shake it at them and they go away. Ace of Pentacles. Bring something old to the front. Something old of value to the forefront. Like the Constitution. Okay, let's see what universe has to say. I say no. I mean, some of MAGA maybe, because some of MAGA's already turning on Trump over the Epstein files, but the majority of diehard MAGAs, I doubt it. But let's ask the cards, because Trump accused Democrats and radical left of doing this to Charlie Kirk. which Charlie Kirk was not a very good person. I'm sorry, guys. I feel bad for his wife. I feel bad for his children. I hate that he went out that way. I also know he was not a good person. He didn't care about kids being killed. He's like, well, some have to die so we can have our gun rights. Really? Okay. It's really ironic, a little karmic, if you ask me, that he got killed with a gun and he's spouting some must die so we can have our gun rights. So, anyway, will MAGA ever get the truth? Will the truth ever get to MAGA, actually? Well, I think some of it will, some of it won't, but that's June talking. Let's see what the cards have to say about that. Well, I think it needs a whole slam reading on that. Let's see what's going on here. Let me shuffle one more time. Because there's a, there's different levels of MAGA, if you know what I mean. Like, who would have thought Marjorie Taylor Greene would stick up for the women of the Epstein files? Who would have ever thought that? I wouldn't have. I would have never thought I would see her on stage sticking up for women. So there are different levels of MAGAs. That's it. Balance. The majority of them, probably not. I mean, no matter what you say, no matter what you do. I mean, I saw this podcast the other day, or this video the other day of one of my favorite people, Midas Touch or somebody, and they were talking to this guy, and he was like, oh yeah, do away with the Constitution. Let's do it. Just keep the Second Amendment. And the man says, so you're not for anything in the Constitution except for what benefits you? And the guy's like, yeah, do away with it all except for what benefits me. So I think there's a balance to be made here, but we're not doing it, or they're not doing it. So probably not for the majority of MAGA people. They're in a cult, they're brainwashed, they're I don't know what they are. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. And all we can do is spin the wheel. And all we can do is know that luck is on our side. Know that we are doing the right thing and the best that we can do in any given situation. Me, not today so much in the grocery store, but, hey, I had things I got to do, and you're in my way. So I was being a little selfish, but, I mean, come on. We're doing the best that we can do in any given situation. And yes, they jumped to conclusions. Yes, they were all ready to point the finger at the wrong party. They were wrong. They were totally wrong. But honestly, guys, I think this kid was mentally abused, sexually abused, some sort of physical abuse that made him do that. And I think he knows of others. And then it's really crazy because I heard today that they thought there was a possible another person involved in this scenario with the shooter for Kirk. So with Tyler to shoot Kirk. And I think there's other people that he has belittled, berated, tried to brainwash, tried to make them feel like they were this big, or sexually abuse them. And, he's always talking about homophobe, just like Trump's like, oh, it's a hoax, it's a hoax, it's a hoax. They're saying things that really they're doing. And they're trying to pretend like somebody else is doing it, but it's really them doing it. And I think that that's the truth of the matter. And they're will it get to the MAGA? I think that the ones that are waking up, or the ones that are, shaking their head and going, "Wow, he just accused the wrong people of doing a terrible thing. Wow, that's crazy. Why am I following this person?" And it's about generosity. It's about courtesy. It's about respect. It's not about who kills who and why they do it. I honestly believe that most people, the majority of people, are trying to do respectful things. Not always. Like today in the grocery store, I could have handled that a little bit better, but I didn't. But, hey, it's over. So stop living in the past, June. Right? My windshield's bright. So I really believe that it's about generosity. It's about listening and trying to be courteous and trying to figure out, let them talk and try to explain to them why their reasoning is not logical. And then we have the Empress. So some people take care of themselves or their family or anybody else. They're selfish, and all they want to do is what they want to do. So no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter how kind or how hi Rye, no matter how kind or how uh, polite or how courteous or how patient or how you try to reason with people, some people are never going to get it. They're set. They don't care what you got to say. And they're not even listening. So your mouth is moving, but they're not hearing a word you're saying. So some will, some will not, as far as that goes. Can you play a song for us? Well, do I look like I have a musical instrument? I took music in grade school. I know how to read music notes, but can I play a song for you? Probably not. Not that talented, babe. Sorry. I mean on YouTube. Can I play a song for you on YouTube? Not at the moment. I'm reading cards here. I'm not playing music. What? Do I look like Stevie Nicks? Some people tell me I look like Stevie Nicks. So, sorry. Sorry, Rye. I can't play a song for you right now. This is about reading cards. It's about trying to help people's mind grow and function properly. So does anybody else have a question other than can I play some music? Name. Beats me. I give up. Is that a serious question? For real? Wow. That is not a serious question, dude. Come on. Or chick. Whatever. Rye. Ray. I don't know. It's a good question. What are the Democrats doing after that? Keep that one. What are the Democrats doing after the shooting of Charles Kirk in the United States? Not wherever you're from, Ray. What are the Democrats doing? Are they taking action? Are they just laughing because it was so stupid for them to jump to a conclusion? Spirit, tell me, what actions are the Democrats taking right now to combat this rhetoric against them for doing things they haven't done? A lot of people get accused of things they haven't done. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think this might have something to do with a couple of different things. I'm going to put these here. And these are the answer to that question that you just asked, Gina. Gina, it's okay. Okay. I think they're going to take a stance. I think that they are tired of getting blamed for things that really has nothing to do with them. They already really have taken a stance, if you think about it. Like on Midas Touch, they talked about the Michigan governor who was threatened to be kidnapped and tortured. Republicans, Proud Boys. The Charlottesville car thing, Republicans. The taking down of the Grant statue, Republicans. Nancy Pelosi's husband attack, Republicans. The senator and the speaker, were her husband and herself were shot in their own home, Republicans. The one congressperson that got their house burned down, Republicans. The first attempt on Donald Trump, Republican. Second attempt on Donald Trump, Republican. This shot from Charles, Republican. Now, what really bothers me is that, what about the kids? What about those kids that are being shot every day just trying to get an education, just trying to learn something? Geez, what about them? This is about acclimates. They're the Democrats are like, well, thanks for giving us credit, I guess, for trying to take out y'all's people, I guess, but we are not accepting that because we didn't do that. So we're not going to take credit for that. So that's what they're saying. They are pulling their strength together, and they are going to stand up, and they are going to speak their word. Like, Newsom is trolling Trump like hard. He is like being like all caps. I love it. And they're like, why are you being all caps? Well, have you seen the president's tweets? Come on. So they are gathering their strength, and they're going to come back swinging. I really believe that. And they are going to have that lion by the tail. Yeah. You can't accuse people of doing things that they didn't do. You just can't do that. And the emperor. A lot of people think that this is, I'm going to rule, I'm a tyrant. But actually, the emperor is ruling with a fair hand. It's really about being fair and honest and truthful. And I feel like the Democrats in this situation is going to be honest and truthful. And so far, what I have seen is, I got a kitty. Oh, there's the kitty visit. Look, you're not supposed to be in here. It's Jessie, everybody. Say hi, Jessie. Hi, Jessie. You gonna help me read cards? You gonna help me read the cards? You gonna help me read the cards? Oh, she's trying to help me read the cards. Isn't that cute? Everybody got like a little kitty visit every once and again, right? She knows she's not supposed to be in here because she gets on my macrame stuff and pulls the strings, and I can't tie a knot, and then it's like a mess. Aw, thank you. Say hi. Say hi. Capocos. Capocos. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a star. I'm a star. I'm a star. Where are you going? Nope. No, no. Nope, Jess. Nope. Can't go over there. She'll be unplugging stuff in a minute. But we're going to put her in my lap. we got a cameo from Jessie on our live today. Isn't that fun? And these came out along with the Democratic question that you asked. I think it means a little bit different. Like, it's the Republican Party, you reap what you sow. You're accusing people of doing things that they haven't done. And guess what? It's going to come back to bite you in the butt. So, are you leaving now, or are you going to unplug my light? Nope, nope, not a cord, not a cord, not a cord, not a string. Oh, she's being a booger. She is being a booger. And hummingbirds are quick, man. They are fast, quick, and small, and very strong. Very, very strong hummingbirds are. But I want to say the Republicans are reaping what they're sowing. And it's time for them to take action in the correct way. You know, the correct way of being... you guys, I've got to get this cat out of here. She's going to unplug my stuff. Stop it, Jessie. Okay, let me pause right here for just a second. I'll be right back. I can't pause it because, you know, it's live. So, oh, Jessie, come here. Come here, Jess. Jess, get. Jess, I know you want to play. I know. We'll play later. Okay, I promise. Get. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry for that brief interruption with Jessie, but anyway, am I a Disney princess? I wish. They used to call me Hurricane Hannah because I worked at Hurricane Hannah, and I used to perm my hair, and I kind of look like her, but no. I wanted to be Cinderella, but I'm not. I wanted my girls to be like all Disney princesses. Like, my daughter Harmony had red hair, and I used to call her Ariel all the time. And my daughter Holly has brown hair and likes to read. I used to call her Belle. I wanted her name to be Holly Belle all the time, but didn't work out that way. She's Holly Hazel, but it's okay. So they're needing to take action where their creativity is concerned, and they need to start bringing things of value and bringing truth of value to their rhetoric. Because right now, everything that comes out of the president's mouth is a lie. Everything that comes out of old Bondi's mouth is a lie. So they need to start bringing something of value to the table, and they're not. They haven't done anything worth anything yet. So this is the Republican Party, and the truth will be shown. I mean, the Epstein files will come out. Predators will be named either by the justice system or by the victims themselves. And you know what? If more than 3 or 4 people claim you did something, you probably did something, especially if they don't know each other. So, I mean, this is a major arcana, guys, and they have got to turn their party around. They've got to use an opportunity to turn their party around. And I think some of the mega people are trying. They're still getting outvoted, but Trump's a big bully, so what do you want? They think that they deserve all the wealth that there is in the world, but if there's nobody to work, then how are you going to get wealthy? You have to have workers. You have to have jobs to make things thrive. Otherwise, we can be like a third world country where we're all starving to death. So we have to build a strong community. And they're not. They just think they deserve all the wealth there is, and they don't. They don't. So, hi, Tommy. Hope you're good. If anybody else has a question, please, please, please. Hi from Sweden. Let's see, my feet are too messy up for those glass slippers. Nah, I think you could wear the glass slippers just beautifully. Although I don't think I could walk in glass slippers. I'd break my neck, especially if they were heels. Yeah, no, I don't think I could do it. Maybe the flats that Belle wore, I could probably do that. Or the fin. I can swim. So I really hope everybody is having a wonderful day. And I hope that our community grows and becomes stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I hope that we all stay informed and help each other to stay informed and be the best people we can be. It's 4:28 right now, so I've got like a half hour. And again, thank you, Gina, for posting about a private consultation or reading with me if you want them. I do that. I also sell some things like crystals and mystery boxes and, you know, some jewelry that I make. Not stuff that's given to me because I like to keep those, but, you know, sometimes tarot cards don't resonate with me and I will give them away, but I put them back in order and sage them and all that type of thing for a person who may or may not need them. I also teach tarot. I've taught it for many years, and I know a little bit more about tarot than some people would like to give me credit for. Like originally, there were 80 cards in the deck, and it was Juno and Jupiter that were taken out, which is a negative and a positive. And they would take those cards and put them, and that would be the overall reading, whether it was negative or positive. But so since you can read them reverse or straight up, you don't need those two cards. So they're still accurate, if that makes sense at all. So you don't need those two cards to say if it's a positive reading or a negative reading. You can do it by reading if it's reverse or straight up. So, with that being said, they're still accurate, even though they have 78 cards nowadays, not 80. So, anybody else got a question? Oh, I don't even know where everybody is today. Usually we have a lot of people on and there's a lot of conversation going on. Where is everybody today? Sleep? Maybe. Where I wonder. Oh, I know she's in Greece. I was gonna say I miss Jan, and I haven't seen Jackie T in a while. I mean, she commented on a post the other day, so I know she's okay, which makes my heart happy. But you know, I really wish that she could get on and talk with us. And I know she has a hard time hearing me. I don't know if it's a pitch of my voice. I hope no one else does, but and she sent me a mic. I just can't connect it to my phone, and I got a laptop, but I can't get it to where you can see the cards and you can see me. And not that you need to see me, you need to see the cards more than me. And I try to use cards that don't show a lot of nudity because I don't know, people are obsessed with nudity. But the Rider Waite, which is what Dave uses in the Twin Tarot and Tarot, by the way, he uses that deck, and it is the most recognizable deck that there is. That and Thoth. The Thoth deck is a very recognizable deck. It's very big. It was developed by Aleister Crowley, which is, I'm not a big fan of Aleister Crowley. Never have been. He's kind of a narcissistic Trumper. If he were alive today, he'd be in that cult. He'd probably be leading it. He'd be the president. But, yeah, that would be a scary thing. And he wrote the book of Thelma, which is supposedly a Satan book, which I've never read. Don't have any interest in reading it. Don't care. So, I mean, I just don't like the man. His cards are pretty, though. And he was not a 33-degree Mason either, as he claimed. As Trump claims he's a Harvard graduate. Whatever. Anyway. So, let's just talk amongst ourselves, since we have no questions. Some of us really have heavy loads, that we are carrying. I know myself, I have a big load. I wouldn't say it's a burden. I would say it's a test of my ability. And I'm getting tested every day. Like now I gotta mow 5 acres. Luckily I have a riding mower now, but I can't imagine pushing it. That would be hard. But I can do it. I can do it. Hey, I'm strong. I can carry a lot. So, and some of us dream of a partnership or a community that is thriving and complementary of what it is, and we feel like we don't have it. Well, I'm going to tell you here, right now, on this channel, you have it. Everybody is respected. I will listen to what you have to say. I may not agree with it, and I may agree with it, but I may not. And hopefully, if you're on this channel, that you give me the respect that I give you. If I listen to you, then please hear me out. And maybe we can come to a compromise. And maybe we can't. And maybe this isn't the community for you, or this isn't the channel for you. And that's okay too. That's okay. Doesn't matter. You might not get that beautiful quilt, but hey, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm trying not to press any buttons on the side. Because I do that a lot. Woo, everybody dizzy. So, is this it, guys? Is this all we gotta say? Are we done? Gina, Eleanor, what do you think? Are we done? Anybody else getting on? Anybody else interested? Anybody else have a question for the cards? Other than if I'm married or not? Anybody? Yeah, so I guess we're done. Wow, this was a short one this time. And maybe it's race weekend. I know it is here in Tennessee, so maybe everybody at the races. It really could be, Eleanor, that people are just in shock and can't believe that there's a school. Hi, Katie Brown or Kathy Brown. It could be that people are disturbed with what's going on in the world today, like with the school shooting and the shooting with Charles Kirk happened at the same time. I mean, literally the same time. And he is getting more publicity than those poor kids. And he doesn't deserve the publicity that um, he's getting. I hope I can help you. What is your question? You're depressed? Um, well, let's see what the cards say about your depression. Um, are you living in the past, my friend, Kathy? I mean, this is just an intuitive person. You're Pisces. You're usually easygoing, go with the flow type thing. What's your rising? What's your sun? Do you know? Hi, X fan. Kathy, let's see what the cards have to say about your depression. It could be a chemical imbalance. That's what I'm picking up. Um, let's see, Pisces, and well, I do. That's the tomorrow. I will be doing the 12 o'clock or 12 zodiac signs, Zodiac Sunday. I call it, after the Buffalo Bills game, because everybody knows on here I'm going to watch that game till the end. So it might be a little late, but it'll get there. Or it might be a lot earlier. So we'll see. But it'll get there. Zodiac Sunday. Let's see. We're talking about Kathy's depression. You miss your mom. I'm sorry. I never had a mom, so I don't know. Let's see, those are out. Okay. Let's see what it has to talk about. Kathy's mom. If she is passed, you get you some ruby zozite, and that will help. But I'm going to tell you, if she is passed, she talks to you all the time. If she left, or if something happened to her, somebody has taken her. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Our local hospital gave my husband a stage 4 bed sore, which nearly killed him, but it didn't. I'm sorry. I am sorry for your loss. You need to get you some ruby zozite. It's kind of a green stone with white and a ruby in a center or on the side or something. And it absorbs grief. And I'm sorry that they killed her. I don't think they did it on purpose. Not that that makes it any better. But, wow. I'm sorry you miss your mom. I hope that you continue to join our community, because we're all very supportive of people. So get you some ruby zozite. If I had some to send you, I would, but I do not at this particular juncture, as I've given mine away. I've had a lot of death recently around me, so let's see what we can do to help Kathy with the passing of her mom. I think this is it, Kath. Princess of Wands. That is that's a Sagittarius type of temperament, immature Sagittarius type of temperament. I really believe, that she can talk to you, and I know it's immature to think that oh, you'll get over it, time heals everything, because time doesn't heal everything. My daughter Harmony died 5 years ago, and I'm still not over it. I mean, I talk to her every day. Every day. She shows me something. Her birthday on the clock, her butterfly that flutters by as a tattoo she has. And your mom will show you things too. And she will show you things that will help you you have a special bond with your mom. There's something that you two talked about all the time, and she's trying to communicate to you through that. So whatever that was, and yes, the hospital is totally at fault. I would sue. I hate to say sue because, you know, people are just doing the best they can do. But were they? Were they doing the best they can do? That's the tower card. I don't think so. You might want to look into that. You might want to see if you can get some legal aid or a legal lawyer and look into a lawsuit on that. But your mom, she talks to you all the time. She is talking to you right now. She is saying, girl, I'm good. I am good. I am much better off than you are, actually. I am good. Let's talk. You got a problem? Let's talk about it. I'm here. I hold you at night. I wipe your tears away as you're crying yourself to sleep. I'm here. I'm here. Trust me. I'm here. And she is. She's there. She's there for you. She's holding you. You can't feel her. You can't hear her. But in your dreams, you can hear her. Out in the world, think of a pink elephant with purple polka dots. And see if you don't see that. And that's your mom talking to you. Whatever that thing was between you and your mom is her way of communicating to you. And there's a book, it's out there. I don't know who the author is. My daughter got it. My other daughter got it for me when my other daughter died. It's called Signs. And it's a blue, like a turquoise cover, and it has all these little different symbols on it or things on it. And it's called Signs. I suggest you read that. I really do. I suggest you read it. And I suggest you look for those signs because your mom is communicating with you. She's telling you what went wrong. And it's your decision. It's your decision to look or be in denial or be depressed or not be depressed. Be happy for her where she is and sad for you that you don't get to talk to her every day. But you do get to talk to her every day. You just don't get to hear her voice. Yes, I'm telling you, feel that grief, feel that pain. It hurts. I know firsthand it hurts. Not with my mom, but with my daughter. I know firsthand it hurts. Cry for me if you must. I'm going to put the back of my daughter's tombstone up again on YouTube and let people read it because cry for me if you must. But no, I'm going to meet you when it's your time to come across. No, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to prevent things that I can prevent if you ask me to and do it. Because I have some stories really, really that will make your hair curl because Harmony has kept me out of jail. From the other side, she has had all the gates open and they have cows and stuff. So they have their gates closed, but all the gates were open one night late when I went there to her grave. And she made sure that all the gates were open. I mean, I'm telling you, your mom talks to you all the time. So listen. Try to listen to her. Okay? Who's Susan Rebecca? Your mom's name is Susan Rebecca? Susan Rebecca. Oh, I have a cat named Lily. She's sweet. So I want you to, what is that? I feel like your mom is telling me that there's a saying she used to say all the time to you. She used to say it all the time. And I think you need to listen for that saying. Like, the grass is always greener on the other side, or people think the grass is greener on the other side, or, uh, you know, daisies pop up in the morning. Morning glories are morning for glory. You know, they are, you know, get up in the morning. You know, whatever that saying is, catch more bees with honey than you do vinegar. You know, whatever that saying was, your mom is talking to you and she's trying to get you to hear it, but you're not hearing it. So, Kathy, please listen to whatever that saying is that she used to say all the time, like a broken record. She's still saying it. She's still saying it. She is. So I think that you really need to uh, listen, talk to her, ask her stuff. Ma, am I on the right path? And have a symbol for her to say yes or no. Or have her, like, my daughter's yes is a rainbow, my daughter's no is a four-leaf clover. So, I mean, I ask her all the time, and I get my answers. And you will too, if you learn to listen. And you learn to see the signs that she's ever showing you. She's there. She's not gone. She's not recycled. She's not. Yeah. Look for her initials. Look for stuff. She's going to show you. She's still around. Oh. And try not to let the depression get the best of you, because it can really wreck your life. So, you know, this is a warning from your mom to you. She says, don't be depressed for me. I know you miss me. I miss you too. But I can see you, and I can see you in a different light. You can't see me, yes, I know. But I can see you, and I'm here for you. Well, I wish you a nice day too, Tommy. And the Princess of Wands is I did it! Yay! Anyway, she's just trying to tell you without risk there is no gain. So you gotta get yourself out there. You gotta pull yourself up and be strong, and realize that, you know, crying and feeling grief is not weakness. It's not. It's called love. It hurts when someone dies. I get it. It hurts. But we have a mission here. We, the ones that are left behind here, we have a mission. And we can ask those that are on the other side to help us with that mission. And they will. So ask. Ask her. Ask her. She will. She'll help you. I promise. Anybody else have anything? Kathy, are you okay? You still with us? You haven't said anything for a minute. I know you probably are crying, and I don't blame you. I'd be crying too. I want to cry with you. I feel your pain. I do. It's a different situation, of course, but I still feel your pain. And I get it, and I understand it. But I'm telling you, that book, Signs, changed my life. And it can change yours too. And yes, she is better off. And she's been trying to tell you that for a whole hindsight. I don't know what day she passed, but she's been screaming it. I'm good. I'm good. She was like, I'm good. I'm better. I'm good. And I've got you. And she looks out for you. I'm sorry your father was a horrible person. Mine was reversed. My mother was a horrible person. My father was a good guy, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. My mom left when I was 6 months old, so I don't know. I don't know what it's like to have a mother's love, but I know what it's like to give a mother's love. So if your mother was anything like me, I know she wants the best for you, and I know, as sure as I'm sitting here alive and breathing today, she's looking down on you and she's with you and she is talking to you, and please listen to her. Please open up your ears, open up your eyes, and believe that you can talk to her, and you can. You can. Get some ruby zozite. It helps so much. Mine turned all different kinds of colors. It turned really a dark green, and it shouldn't. And the ruby was really red. I mean, it absorbed a lot of grief when Harm died. Okay, just have her email me, Eleanor, or whatever. It's only $10 for a 4-card on FaceTime or Skype or Zoom or whatever we can do, or Facebook Messenger, because they do video calls on that as well. So just have her contact me. It's only $10. Yeah, we can do that. I think she'll be all right. Or she could, I don't know if she wants her thing out here on the next live or whatever, but that's free if she wants to do it on the live. And I don't have to be super specific, but she'll know what I'm talking about, as a lot of people have. You know, when I'm doing lives, I get a little vague sometimes. A 1-card pull for Gina T. Anything for you, Gina T, or Eleanor. Anything for either one of you. 1-card pull, just a 1-card pull for Gina T. Let's see, universe, what do you got to talk to Gina T about? What do you got to tell her? Let's make it 1 card, Gina T. Let's see, what do you got to tell her? And usually when I do 1-card pulls, I just pull them from the top. I love Sweden. I dated a guy from Sweden once when I worked for Disney, but the language barrier was a bit of a stretch. I think I just saw Kathy's mom just fly by. Anybody else see that, or was that just me? Anyway, 1-card pull for Gina. Here it is, Gina. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. It says, thank you for seeing that, Eleanor. I'm glad somebody else saw it, just not me. Just not only me. So this is like, it's the 3 of Pentacles. It's upside down. So it says there's some organization that needs to go on with you. It's talking about not just balancing your registry or your checkbook or your bank account, but it's about getting your stuff in order. Like if you're getting about ready to move, then you need to start packing. Or if you want to move, you need to start looking. Or if you want to do something, you need to get organized to get on with it. I think you're a smart, intelligent, beautiful soul. And I feel like that you need to get organized to show your creativity, to show your worth to the world. To me, you're worth a lot. But people don't always see other people the way I see them. And you're worth your weight in gold. So get organized, get yourself together. You know, I don't want to say pull your big girl panties on because that's stupid, but I want to say put your boots on, get to work, pull yourself together and get organized. Get organized. Get your stuff in order. So that's the one card pull for Gina. Yeah, life can be overwhelming. Sometimes I get that. And I'm going to do one for Eleanor and then one for Eleanor's sister. But yeah, life can be overwhelming. For me, this last week, I mean, it has been crazy. I've had a nurse come in, a OT person come in, a PT person come in, and everybody's telling me I'm doing things. One person tells me I need to do this way, and the other person tells me I need to do it this way. And I'm like, well, what I've been doing has been working pretty good. Yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, I get that. Oh, just one card for your and her situation. Okay, I got that. Okay. So, universe, what do you need to tell Eleanor about? And hey, Gina, listen, seriously, one thing at a time. Take one thing off your plate, bing. Next thing off your plate, bing. And don't let everything pile on you at one time. I think that's what it means by organization. You're allowing things to pile up. You got to start peeling off those layers. So, okay, universe, what do you have to tell Eleanor about her sister and herself, their situation as sisters? We're going to do one more. I'm going to kind of... And your card is... You guys are not... you're not trapped into a world that you just have to do one thing or the other. You guys need to come together and be a part of each other's lives. And listen to one another. Don't just like say your view and then not listen to theirs. And same with Catherine. She needs to do the same. And you need to come together and help each other get out of this funk. You're both in a funk and you need to get out of it. And you need to come together and help each other get out of the funk that you're in. And I'm glad that you're at that pace or at that place, because it's saying you need this. She needs this. You need closeness. You need togetherness. You need to be able to have a shoulder to cry on or a shoulder to listen to without judgment, without, well, you should, just listen and help them. Well, what do you think you should do about that? Instead of you should do this or you should do that or blah, 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 blah. What do you think you should do about that? I don't know. Well, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you, no, yes. Well, okay. Did it work? No. Okay, then scratch that off. You tried that. Try something different. It's the same with me and Kevin, I want to try new things. He doesn't. The PT person wanted to try things I've already tried. And I was like, oh, that didn't work. But anyway, it's all about trying and helping. It's all about loving and listening and really hearing what they're saying. And that's a talent a lot of people don't have, is to listen. You know, they just want to get their point across, and that's it. They don't care what you have to say. So that's the real art of it, is to listen. Right? You don't need luck, girl. You got this, Gina. You got it. You're smart. You got this. You just let it pile up. That's all. One layer at a time. One layer at a time. You get there. I promise you'll get there. Anybody else? It's 5:02, guys. I'm about to wrap this baby up. Good. I'm glad for movement. All right. I'm going to close this down. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Look for the zodiac sign, Zodiac Sunday tomorrow. It may be before the Bills game or after the Bills game. Who knows? But I'll get it on there. And it will be the Bills play at 1 o'clock Eastern time. So Kevin and I will be up and watching that game. So if you can tune in. Go Bills. Give us all the positive energy we can muster. It was a great comeback last Sunday, by the way. But anyway, guys, I gotta run. I love you all, and thank you so much for supporting and being a part of my community. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to Kevin. It means a lot to just my mental health, as well as y'all's, I hope. So anyway, with great love and great respect, stay mystical. And we're done.